it might have been like the serpent eating its own tongue a little bit, where people
Tail.
felt, people felt pressured to.
The serpent eating its tongue is not a very large loop. Is my only concern.
No,
with this
it's not a very large format.
Fair. He's a good point.
They call me the innovator.
I think that's Patrick Chapin.
Good.
But I could be wrong.
No.
Who?
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Common Ground Podcast. Your favorite podcast. We talk about your favorite format. This is episode 72. I am your co-host, Cameron Schindler, joined as always by Thomas, graduate from Johnson State College. Gun, what's up, brother?
It's me. It's a real name. It's not a joke.
just kidding. College.
Just sort of college.
Just sort of college.
Good old JSC.
No, JSC.
It's not called that anymore, sadly, though. Now it's
it?
Northern Vermont University Johnson.
That's what
now.
I was going to ask. If it was a Vermont thing.
They got rebranded a few years ago.
Is that where you went?
Yeah.
Oh, I was playing with you. Yeah,
I'm wearing the shirt.
Dude, people wear college sweatshirts all the time. I guess I went here too. I'm wearing a college shirt too. Yeah. I just realized that. I didn't graduate though.
I did not graduate from.
No, we were
midnight.
rudely reminded of that the other day.
I didn't even think of that.
That was my bad.
That's funny. Also joined by James Hippo, guardian of Thraben Hieronymus. What are you up to besides guarding Thraben?
Winning lots of cube, I guess.
What
in
is
paper over
what is Thraben?
It's a township or the area in which most of the
folks.
humans, a lot of the humans live on
okay.
Innistrad.
on Innistrad.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Like a suburb or like an area of
Basically,
town.
or a district or a borough or city. Yeah,
Cool.
just a
all of these words work.
Cool.
gathering of people, if you will.
You said 3-0 in your own vintage cube.
Well, 3-0, then 2-0.
Just
Because I team drafted, my team absolutely crushed.
yeah,
Well,
my team all drafted.
You and Joseph
Dan.
crushed, and I went 1-1, and that was good enough.
It was me, Devin, and Anna. Anna won one game, and I think Devin and I both O2'd. And
Yeah, no, so to recap over my vintage gear over the weekend.
It was a good time.
I picked one to Moloch, got past a seasoned engineer, and I'm like, all right, guess I'm jumping ship. And then got past another monarch or another initiative creature in pack 1, like the Passageway Seer. And then some other pack I got like a Chaos Defiler, like it was my pick one for the pack. Got past a fourth Earlingus, and I'm like, okay, and then got past Caves of Chaos Adventurer, White Plume Adventurer, and
all of the initiative.
Yeah, I had
all of
four
these commander
initiative
All the
creatures in my
initiative.
deck, and I had no actual pieces of fast mana and just crushed.
Black Lotus.
Not in that deck.
Oh, that was team.
That was the team
one.
Oh,
Team one,
Bill.
I did pick one of Lotus.
I had fast on upheaval, so that was cool. I like doing that. I gotta win one game at one life because of
in
upheaval
the
fast.
in
I
the,
like
in the
upheaval
team
decks.
draft. Our pack was it pack 4? Yeah, pack 4 opened up a pack with quad power in it.
Oh,
Yeah.
It was Mox Emerald, Pearl, Jet, and a Time Walk.
And Time Walk.
I took the Emerald because it was in my colors because I drafted Red Green.
And Cameron, you took the Mox Pearl
Yep, I
because it
took
was going
Pearl.
right down the row, and
Yep.
then I took Mox Jet,
And then Devin took.
and then Devin got the Time Walk.
Yeah.
In my
It was
team for the
nutty.
team draft, all three of us were in Bant. So
It's a really, really good team draft.
that's hilarious. All of us and all our Anna's deck was fine. Devin and I's deck was like just terrible.
Yeah, my deck was Anna was not happy against my deck. I felt like I think it was like game 3 or whatever.
She got reminded of what Vintage Cube is like.
Yep. Turns out we've been Boomer Cube pilled for so long, and I introduced power into it, and we're like, "Yeah, this is what we can do."
Was it the power or was it the Minskin Boo?
It was not. It didn't Minskin Boo.
Oh, it
I
was.
went turn,
it was.
I
My
went,
bad.
I went like Forest Go, and I drew Lotus for turn, and I was like, "All right, land Lotus, crack for red, Bloodbraid Challenger, flip over Reckless Stormseeker, attack you for 7 on turn 2," and then she just scooped.
I mean, yeah.
And I'm like, okay. It's like just a 3-turn clock. You're just dead.
Have the initiative there. Yeah, that's.
Well, I didn't have the initiative.
Oh, I thought.
Reckless
Oh,
Stormseeker's the
nope.
day-night thing.
Yep.
the werewolf.
Yeah, that card's also very strong. I take that card very highly in your Gen 2 Bert.
Yeah, that card's dope.
Card's very good in your Gen 2 Bert.
Yeah.
But we're not here for Cube. One day, dude. What episode do we just transition to a Cube podcast? When does this happen?
Well, it could break off and be part of the network. It could be its own separate
Yeah,
thing.
that's
could
true.
be.
That's true. The network.
But yeah, so I had
Team
fun.
Tilt Productions. It's all been brewing up here,
Yeah,
buddy.
send in your apps. Send in applications.
Send your applications
But
for
yeah,
a cube
it was
show.
a fun weekend to break out in the vintage cube.
No, it
Yeah,
was. It was really
it was
fun.
awesome.
We haven't had a vintage cube in a minute.
No.
So it's fun. Vintage cube's fun when your deck comes together. It's either like your deck comes together and you're like, this is sick, or it's like, oh, I train wrecked, you know?
Yeah.
And then you feel it because the other decks are way better.
It's true.
Versus like certain other cubes, it's like only so big of like a power diff kind of thing. But
Are we still talking about cube?
yeah, I know. What are we doing right now? What are we doing today?
So today we're gonna go over some tournaments that are coming up. We've kind of spoken a little bit here and there about some tournaments that we have a hand in organizing. Some members and friends of our Discord had a hand in organizing returns of tournaments that we have covered in the past and are going a second run, ours included. So we just wanted to give a rundown and just chat about the Pauper that's coming up in the States. If you're listening from outside of the States, first, help us, please. Someone please help us. Anyway, but second of all, before I want to give a long overdue shout out to our listeners in Germany. We're going to go through some stats too on some podcast stuff I thought was interesting. Germany, actually our second most listened to country. So shout out. Shout out to Germany. We've had an overdue shout out from Pauper to the People group in Leipzig. And specifically, they sent us Pascal sent us an email a while back. We haven't gotten around to it. So yeah, lots of love to Germany. And thank you to everyone for listening. Y'all have been super generous with your time, and everyone who's popped in Discord has been super fun to chat with.
Oh yeah.
We all wanted to give a quick shout out. Our back to episode 69. Which was 20 minutes of band talk and then Magic Tall Tales featuring the one and only Silly Santilli.
That's the reason.
It's clearly because
people
of Matt.
beg for more. Silly.
they do. The people have spoken.
What a natural.
Thanks to all of y'all. That is all of a sudden in a mere 19 days has become our most listened to, or at least most downloaded episode. So apparently y'all were into that. We certainly had a fun time. I'll be honest, I was a little hesitant to spend that much time of just like shooting the
Donkey!
For lack of a better term, especially on ban announcement week, which is why I was like, let's make sure we talk about the ban for a little bit.
I was very firm in that we should continue to do the thing that we did.
Yes. Yeah.
I was like, we planned for this. This is what this was supposed to be.
You were silent in that conversation.
Oh, no. I did say, I
should
think
just stick with the plan.
I said stick with the plan.
You did say that.
I
You did
very
say
just
that.
briefly was like,
The post combo you were silent in.
yes, that I was just like, I'm not going to get between this. I'm just going to let this be.
No, but y'all exceeded my wildest expectations, and
Mine too.
Yeah, and like this is honestly
ours.
this is something that Cameron was really pushing for, just a hangout, just like shoot this
Donkey!
and tell stories. James has a ton of stories and likes telling stories, and it was just a fun thing to do. So
It's
thank
hard
y'all
not
so
to have
much.
stories as a Magic player.
Yeah, that's true. Thank you so much for listening.
Next time we do something like that, I think it'd be really cool to get like an audio response.
Oh,
like,
and have people send in their stories.
If they have like
and-
a funny story and stuff,
Hell yeah.
a bad beat story, a weird interaction, a really cool story or something.
That could
Maybe
be cool.
You
We
met
could-
Post Malone at a card shop or whatever.
I like that. Yeah. So we'll an idea that I had that I've kind of floated to you guys. Since this this episode kind of popped off, what if we did the next ban announcement, whatever happens that week? Like if there's stuff to talk about for Pauper, we talk about it for like a little bit. And then give it the weekend to settle out and talk about it in the challenges the next week like we did. But then just like talk about for a little and then just like story time again.
Yeah.
Because
Just
honestly, at that point, nothing's like relevant to what we're like.
Right.
Everything we would say would just be complete speculation on what's going to happen.
Yeah, and I would like to hear like the listeners' thoughts on that too. If you'd rather just have like a brief synopsis of like, we agree with this, we disagree with this might go this way, just
Sure.
that for 20 to 30 minutes, and then just us like another like fun behind the scenes story time, not necessarily like a more laid back story time thing like Thomas was saying. Because one thing we were talking about, Thomas, is we both consume a lot of Magic content.
Yes, I was about
and
to
like
say
a lot of like podcast, and every time there's a ban announcement, and same thing with set releases, honestly too. It's just like that's all my like podcast feed is. I'm like, I don't want to just listen to this like 6 times. But Pauper is a little unique where there's not as much like most podcasts aren't talking about the Pauper bans. Like you listen to
Sure.
like MTG Rants or MTG Grindcast. They're just like skipping over the Pauper part, basically.
They'll usually say that they're jealous that we have
Gavin.
We have the whole Pauper format panel. It's not just Gavin.
No,
it's
not.
the
It's not
whole
just
format
Gavin.
panel. Just like giving such careful attention to Pauper as an entity that's like working to make it better for the people. And I think that really makes sense for such a community-driven format like Pauper. But
then,
all the other formats are like, why can't we have this?
Yeah, like Pioneer's like drowning and simultaneously on fire.
Right.
According to the community, at least. I don't check it
I
on
don't know,
Pioneer.
it looks fun to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Sick mono white token deck. That sounds cool.
But no, so I think let us know what you think, because we've kind of had a couple weeks to think about this and see how much y'all responded to that style of episode. So
the trend says y'all liked it. So, but just like let us know if that's something y'all want in the future, like in regards to 20-minute band talk, and then like us doing something more goofy for the rest of it, and then the following week we can really get an opportunity to dive deep in there with like a challenge results and stuff like that.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah. Shoot us a message. Let us know that we have an episode discussion section of our Discord. You can pop in there if you're not over there, or you can send us an email. That'll be in the show notes too, and we'll also shout it out at the end.
Yep.
Yeah.
Common Ground MTGpod@gmail.com. There you go.
Hell yeah. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. I'm like really, really, truly blown away by where the numbers have like very slowly grown to. And like, we're still just a humble little Pauper podcast.
You can also send the physical mail to 396. No.
Whoa!
That's the start of my address, but
it would probably go to the wrong one.
Yeah.
It would go to the other one.
Yeah, that is funny. I'll like type one of my friends my address from the come over, and there's like 2 apartment complexes with the exact same address that are like 5 minutes away. And so like if you type in the full number, sometimes it takes you long. I think it's only on like Google Maps, so that does it. Or like Waze or something. It's something weird. I don't know.
One of them does it more than the other.
Yeah, I think they just got confused. I think they just read both of them as the name of my apartment place, even though they're named 2 different things.
There, yeah.
So there you go. There's an insight of my life.
One of many.
One of many lives. I have 9 of them. So sorry, back to Cube. Or back to Cube. Back to
Cube. Let's talk about some Pauper. All right.
Do you want to go over those tournaments that we were alluding to earlier?
Yeah. So we just have a short list of Pauper events. If y'all know of any Pauper events, this was something that was brought up in our Discord actually, that there isn't really like a website that's like a hub of like the major Pauper, at least like Pauper specific events. You can find stuff, especially stuff close to your local region, in spicerack.gg.
Very good resource.
Great website, great search engine for finding events of any kind.
Oh yeah, RCQ, whatever, Commander,
all over the country, and some international shops will show up in there as well. It's a great resource, and ideally it should have all the accurate information. They've also started to have a tournament software as well, which is something I haven't played an event that uses them, but they're expanding, so it's pretty cool to see that. But you can look in there. I did a quick scroll through. It looks like there are like a couple assorted 1Ks around the country, like every once in a while. So it is a very common occurrence. We're gonna talk about a couple of events that we either have had our hands in or we know of that are a little bit more major for the US. I think we'll start with the 2 that are likely to just be, at least likely to be the largest tournaments on average in the States at this time. The Pauper Cups at the next couple of Magic Cons, they generally get somewhere like over the 100-player mark, and that tends to mark a very large event for Pauper. United States Pauper, I think. And so those dates are MagicCon Vegas, the weekend of June 20th through the 22nd, and MagicCon Atlanta of September 26th through the 28th. Now, you do have to pay for a convention, like a hall pass, to get into the hall to attend a MagicCon. You got to get tickets.
Why are you shaking your head, Hippo?
You didn't have a great experience last year.
It's not even that. Like, aside from me neglecting to purchase a badge, I think that part of it is ridiculous.
It's a con. They just can't let any amount of people they want. It's like a fire hazard at a certain point.
I understand. That does not change my opinion.
Hippo doesn't care about fires.
on me not
James came up in the Grand Prix era where
you could just
our events were
walk
just,
into events and
right.
it didn't matter.
Well,
The
that's
tournament
because,
magic isn't the selling point of Magic anymore.
right, because those were open tournaments, and
This
then all
is-
the other stuff just happened around it.
This is a
just very
con
much its
first.
own thing.
This is like a convention first, a Magic tournament.
There's a
sixth.
handful of Magic. Yeah, even the Pro Tour is
Is
like
the sixth
definitely
most
not-
important thing that's happening at the event.
Yeah.
It's a Game Nights Live venue first. It is. Oh yeah.
I understand that my wants and needs of a quote Magic tournament are very far down on the list of their things that they want to promote and sell for.
Dude, just be
Which is,
grateful.
which is unfortunate.
This does not change my opinion
Just be grateful they graced us of GPs.
that graced us with GPs.
Like the Spotlight series.
Spotlight series.
Oh, okay. Yes, those are GPs.
Yeah.
Those have my full endorsement. I love those.
Like, and that's
GPs on a
all things
trial
because like
basis.
the success to Magic Cons and Commander as a commodity. I think all that's thanks to Commander and Magic Con.
And SCG bringing
I
their
was like,
their
SCG
cons
is just
back.
basically just bringing back what they did before. Like, just it's basically just a GP.
Yeah, but they're
that's
sponsored by
all it is.
Wizards, 100%. They couldn't do that without Wizard support.
Anywho, you can attend these MagicCon events. You can purchase a ticket online on their websites, and then the Pauper Cup is an additional entry fee to play in as well. But these will tend to be they usually cap around 7 rounds, I think, but they could play as many as 8 or 9, I suppose, if they really hit attendance.
I think they were at 7. I think it's max at 7 because of the capacity
Just
for
because-
each tournament, I think.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So
Like
it's usually around
128, I think.
something like
the
that.
number.
Yeah. So it's about 7 rounds, and you'll play the top 8 out on Sunday of the event. So if you'll need a multiple badge, multi-day badge to be able to to hang out for the day, for the weekend. But if you're going to MagicCon already and you're a big fan of Pauper, these are awesome events to like really test your mettle, reasonable prizes, things of that sort. I know, Cameron, you and I played in the very first one at,
Chicago.
or at least, well, maybe not the very first one. The first one of 2024, we played in Chicago.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I
We
would
both kind
have.
of petered out.
I would have.
You would have if
You didn't buy a ticket.
Yeah.
Magic players and their last minute decisions
It's true.
getting themselves in trouble.
All right, let's call out some other events. Let's talk about some other events. Unless there's anything else we want to mention to prepare folks who are interested in attending like a MagicCon and playing in something like the Pauper
Maybe we'll
Cup.
get there closer. Maybe we'll do that close. I think we did an episode. Refer back to
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we
tournament etiquette. I think that's pretty evergreen.
Yeah, I think
like,
basically everything we said. at that
Not
point was
much
pretty-
change there.
Yeah, no, that's stuff that advice that I would have given myself
Yeah.
5+ years ago.
Yeah,
so.
I think it's all pretty similar. Buy a ticket early if you're thinking about going to MagicCon.
Yeah, you should do that.
That is way back in episode 12 when we talked
Wow.
about Chicago Pauper Prep.
60 episodes ago.
Yeah.
It's over a year.
Yeah. It's
How many
pretty
episodes
impressive.
a year? 52?
52 weeks in a year.
Okay, so like 52 episodes. Give or
About,
take.
yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Wavy.
Well, last year would have been 53 because we had.
Oh. Well, that's just adding one day.
It could add like a week.
Potentially.
Some-
It certainly could.
depending.
It certainly could. All right,
Anyways.
we'll talk about some other events here. We want to give a shout out to the Paperoncini event that our friend in Discord, Alec, is putting together. It's on June 14th. That's in Clinton, Wisconsin. And it's just kind of a nice example of a grassroots event that like a community member and just like really wanted to make this happen, approached a store. They agreed to, figure out a way to make it happen. And they're going to have an event a couple months out. Like, that's a really, really cool example of just someone just taking the initiative and just like kind of making it happen in their local community.
Yeah, it's super sick.
Yeah.
Very, very
Did they
cool.
search for basic when they took the initiative?
Oh, I see what you did there.
I sure hope so.
No, Alex, good people.
That's not a May. If you care about the order of the cards on top of your library, don't take the initiative, except you should probably take the initiative.
Or just forget the trigger. It's called
Oh,
cheating.
yeah,
Don't
yeah,
do
see,
that.
that's called
also
cheating.
you could also just not surge.
No, it's not a
is
May.
Is it not a May?
It's not a May.
Oh.
That's why I had paused.
Wow.
I think it was a game against you where I was like, I need to take the initiative, but I don't want to shuffle this card away.
Back to Pauper.
Back to Pauper. Back to Pauper. Look at us go. And then we have some.
Do you know if they're sorry for that event in Wisconsin? Did you know if there was a like max amount of seating?
I don't know.
But
I imagine it would be whatever capacity there is in the
LGS
store.
is.
The spice, there should be a Spice Rack link to that,
Cool.
or a link that we've included in show
description.
notes.
Cool,
And,
awesome.
Yeah, all that information should ideally be there.
Cool,
Another nice
cool.
thing about Spice Racking, it has fields for all of that information.
Beautiful.
So we have the next two we're going to talk about are events that we have hands in. There is we're running another Pauper 1K alongside NRG, which stands for Nerd Rage Gaming. They are out of the Midwest, and they have a tournament scene kind of in like the Chicago, Wisconsin like area, and they're good people. They run a really nice show. And we're going to be there on the Sunday of their Indianapolis show in June. That's June 29th. And that's going to be a Pauper 1K. There will be certain thresholds. I think it'll be probably about $30 to play, similar as last time. And if we reach past a certain number of people in attendance, then the prizes will get upgraded to cash. Right, from the get-go, they'll be in store credit. So, 1K kind of in quotation marks, but, you're getting your store credit, getting to play at least 5 rounds of Pauper. It'll be a good time.
Come take the crown from the king.
Yeah. Also, I'll be there defending my victory of the first one. So,
Ooh.
yeah. So it'll be fun. It'll be a fun time.
Yep.
Hopefully I get to be there this time. I
would
missed
be
it
nice.
last
You
time
did.
because of a wedding.
Yeah.
I know I have a friend who has a wedding in June, so I hope it's not that weekend.
Yeah, it was your friends were here that weekend.
Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was.
Yeah,
it
your
wasn't
friends
a
are
wedding.
visiting.
Friends-
Yep, it
friends,
was
yeah.
not a wedding. Yep. That's what it was.
Yeah.
You're right.
But yeah, that's gonna be super fun.
What'd you
We'll
have
have some more information on that down below. Either if not this week, then definitely next week. I'm in the middle of chatting with Mark about that and getting information from them. So it's gonna be a good time. I'm looking forward to it. Multiple indie trips because we'll also be there for the Spotlight series, or at least I will be
So I
for
probably
the Spotlight
will be there.
series in May. So
We'll see. Probably
Yeah.
not.
it'll be a good time.
I'm a 50-50 on that one.
Hell yeah.
I'm a 20.
Whatever
Yeah.
100 minus 20 is.
I'm like a
2080.
2090.
That's how math works.
I understand what you mean, though.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of funny. And then
I'm 20% to go, 90% not to go.
there you go.
That's not how probability works.
What do you mean?
It's two separate things.
I understand what he means, though.
Yeah, it's two separate entities.
Okay, that's not how that works. Then coming up in August, our last two events we're going to talk about are in August. This first one will be the second Common Ground Cup. This is on
Huzzah.
Saturday, August 2nd. Repeating venue at Game Night in Columbia, Tennessee.
This is going to be the coolest one.
This is, clearly going to be the coolest.
Because we're
one.
commentating it.
We will be doing coverage, commentary all day long, just like we did last time. I imagine we'll do our rotation. I think that worked really well.
We'll have a trophy.
Yeah, we'll have a trophy again. Cash will be on the line because Steven is a baller.
Yeah, oh my God.
It'll be great. If you're coming in from out of town or are a listener to the podcast, there's a handful of cheap hotels. Might even be able to get some recommendations from the owner if people really are interested.
My buddy from South Dakota, he might be coming down for it. He said he's a soft yes for it. And I'm like, all right, you got a free place to stay, dude.
Hell yeah.
Come down.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good time. We're really going to make a big push to have this be bigger and even better than the first one. And that bar is pretty high, but at least I think it is. I think we did a really great job.
I think
it
there's
was a lot
always
of
room for
fun.
improvement, though.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Like when I do my winners interview, I could turn the mic on,
we'll have that all streamlined this time around.
and hopefully, we set it all up the last night before. Then we get there, and the camera wasn't working or something.
Yeah. There's all sorts of troubleshooting things went on behind the scenes.
And
but,
for that one, you can come take the crown from the king, Mr. Michael Full, on that one.
Yes.
Really.
Absolutely.
There'll be a trophy up for grabs again, I'm sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the trophy magazine
The
from
catalog, yeah.
yeah, the
from
catalog
first
from when we got the first one. That's funny. So there'll be another trophy up for grabs, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Come beat alum of the pod.
And also, the victory also comes with an interview.
It
seems
does.
like that's kind of a precedent.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Unless
more,
we really don't like you.
Yeah. And boy,
we
boy,
reserve the
howdy.
right to say no. Like if they're
Yeah.
just like,
Yeah, Common Ground Cup, August 2nd, Saturday, August 2nd. Whether or not you can attend, it would be awesome. If you can't attend, it would be awesome to have you in chat on Twitch or YouTube while we're streaming live. That's going to be a really fun one. We're still a ways out, still a good 3.5 months out from that one, but you got to get that in your calendars.
It creeps on you.
Speaking of getting it into your calendars, we have a special announcement from our friends in the upstate New York Pauper scene. They are going to be running their second tournament on August 9th. It's the very weekend after the Common Ground Cup. And that will be in the Rochester, New York area. And information to that will be included down in the link in the description below.
They got a good showing last time.
Yeah, they did. They did.
They had a wait list and everything.
Yeah.
So, hop on that one. We did not have a wait list, so... but go hop on that one if you're really interested.
Yeah, they have all their information about capacity and all that. The entry is, I believe, $50 instead of $40 this time. I think they're at a different venue, so probably just bring the venue costs up a little bit. That's totally fine. They've got prizes on the line. Plus some amount of content being generated from the event too.
Yeah, I know both Callie Kais and Bryant Cook were there.
Yeah. Also Paige Smith, I believe her last name is. She's a member of the Pauper format panel. She attended as well.
And
one.
and took the whole thing down. She just crushed everyone. Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. We got to talk about it with Callie Kais on the show a few weeks ago after they had their event. Yeah, really awesome to see that scene kind of popping off and just in a way kind of becoming like a beacon to the whole community in the States of hey, this really is possible to do a big regular kind of thing.
Yeah, so, especially a big populous dense area like that too.
Yeah, so there's a lot of people up in the Northeast, so really cool to see. Again, that's the second upstate New York Pauper tournament coming up August 9th. All of the information is down below in the description. And if anyone else has any other event submissions, because we know the West Coast Pauper Open that was put on in conjunction with Laughing Dragon this past weekend, that just went down. A member of our Discord, shout out to Pickled Heart, who took the whole thing down with walls. We may have a little snippet of some content with them next week.
A very sick set of altered
Karkland Shamans.
Yeah, I saw them on Twitter, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And then I later saw our Discord. I'm like, oh, that's where those went. Okay,
yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I know. I haven't opened Discord this weekend. I have a busy weekend, so I need to do some catching up tonight.
Have a busy weekend.
I'll send 40 messages this one night, reply to 3-day-old stuff.
But yeah, let us know if there are any other events, any other bigger events in your parts of the country. Again, shout out to all of our non-American audience listening in while we go through our schejules. But you can take flights over. Yeah,
they're cheap.
That's true. You could. Well, they're not cheap. Also, I wouldn't wouldn't recommend travel to the U.S. unless it's absolutely necessary.
Wait, why?
Shall we talk about some top 8s?
Let's talk about some top 8s for some challenges.
Hell yeah. Well, before we get into the challenges, we were looking through these results, and we remembered that speaking of tournaments, the London Pauper Showdown number 2, the Deadliest dispute that was put on by our friends in the London Pauper League. We talked to Morgan on the pod several weeks ago. That went down this past Saturday, April 19th. There were 67 players. And our top 8 looked like this. In 8th place, Jack Goodchild on Monoblack Sacrifice. In 7th place, Chris Grimsey on Grixis Affinity. In 6th place, Nix Holbert on Blue-White Familiars. Or just Familiars, I suppose. In 5th place, Antonio Bicatti on Boros Synthesizer. In 4th place, Chris Salmon on Mono Red Burn /Synthesizer. In 3rd place, Andrew Phoenix playing Gruul Ramp. And then 1st and 2nd, both the 7th and 8th seeds in top 8, the 2 5 and 2s to make it into top 8 on Breakers, made it all the way to the finals, which is pretty cool. In 2nd place, Jacob Crook playing Flickertron. And in 1st place, with an 8-2 record, Ewan Furness playing Boggles.
In a quick correction, the mono red deck, 0 synthesizers.
Oh, it's just straight up burn.
It's straight up burn with 2 Rinse Resolves and 3 reckless impulses, and then it has like 3 goblin grenades, 1 fire blast, 3 darts.
Cool.
So no synthesizer. It's
Okay,
just going
gotcha.
off those resolve effects, which is interesting.
Thanks, MTG decks. Quality as always.
Oh, it said mono red burn for me.
It says mono red synthesizer under the archetype.
Oh, gotcha. I see.
My bad. All right,
Interesting.
I should always go with the title over the archetype. Anywho, yeah, awesome to see. A nice, diverse top 8, which is really cool to see.
Okay, 3 boggles and a boggles list is wild to me. It's just goofy to see.
Maybe you only ever want to draw one, you know?
Oh, that's not necessarily true. But it's kind of
I mean,
funny.
that would be the reasoning why.
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Huh. Yeah, the good
This
old...
is also a land grant version with only 12 lands.
That's
Love land.
which
that's
is pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Land grant.
That's
Malevolent
crazy.
Rumble gets even better in a list like that. Really, just going like full Utopia Sprawls and Abundant Growths. I don't know if that's normally or not, but it's just a lot of.
Abundant Grove's pretty normal.
Abundant Grove
Yeah.
and Utopia Sprawl.
Oh, they're
Four
both-
Oaks-
okay,
Four
okay.
Oaks are normal.
Okay, all right. Cool. Congratulations.
Got up those enchantment counts for Ancestral Mass.
It's
Man, I'm
true,
sure
it's
like
true.
once you get your 2 lands, like you're only drawing gas, you know?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Oh my
the
god,
idea.
get your 12 lands?
Yeah, land grant.
Dude, land
power
grant is,
of land
land grant's
grant.
fire.
Yeah, that's
I
low. That's
remember
crazy.
Many years ago, our friend Derek,
Along with the pod?
Lump of the Pod, I handed him a version of Elves that played land grant. I was playing like 8 or 9 lands with land grant, and I think we got to the finals of a team event that way.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Quick shout out to the 8th place Monoblack Sacrifice list that Jack Goodchild brought along. Instead of playing, because this deck just lost Deadly Dispute alongside all the other Deadly Dispute decks, which notably was often the worst sacker
that's
creature
what-
draw to in the list, which was pretty wild.
Just because that 2 mana up front, honestly.
Exactly. Like, yeah, you get the treasure back, but a lot of the times you just want a Village Rites or Corrupted Conviction and just hold up 1 mana for that effect a lot of the time. A lot of differences here. We've got the Accursed Marauders in the main. We're playing around with Bone Picker in the main, which I have seen some lists playing around with. Bone Picker is the 3 and a black 3/2 flyer with Death Touch, but it costs 3 less if a creature died this turn. So it's just very often just 1 mana 3/2 flying Death Touch. It's just like Delver of Secrets who.
On rate, card is insane.
Delver of Secrets who. They're also running 4 copies of Serrated Scorpion as some of their sacrifice fodder. This is a creature from Ikoria that I'm very familiar with. It's a single black mana for a 1/2, and when it dies, it deals 2 damage to each opponent, and you gain 2 life, which is really sick as just like random sacrifice fodder. And then a couple copies of Final Flourish, which is, what is this? It's
from March of the Machine.
March of the Machine,
1 in
yeah.
the black, instant, kicker, sacrifice an artifact or creature. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. If it was kicked, it gets -6/-6 instead.
-6/-6.
So I guess like if you're hedging against like Grixis
Whoa.
Affinity
Or you
for
just-
like the refurb or the refurb. Why can't I
Mirror
think
Enforcers, or Kenkus
'Cause,
as
like,
well.
yeah.
Well, also, just like -6 just basically kills everything.
Well,
it gets
yeah,
a
but
Chrysalis
we-
out of the
we
way. It
have
gets a
Cast
Terror
Down
out of the way.
in black.
Not in this deck.
I know, but I'm saying
This deck is also playing Bone Shards. That was the one other card I wanted to call out. Like Bone
Yeah.
Shards is very, very interesting here too.
I think it uses it almost as a sack outlet too, for like it can turn on your Bone Picker or whatever.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Versus
There's
like
like
Cast Down can.
one card I can think of in the form that's like played in the format that actually outgrows, like just naturally is bigger than an X6
Writhing Chrysalis.
on it.
Oh, naturally.
Oh, okay.
Nat-
I'm not
naturally.
sure. Yeah,
Is
I mean,
Generous End.
yeah, it's
I
fair.
think that's
Sure,
the
that's, like, the
only
only
playable
thing.
card.
It's not super uncommon to see a big Writhing Chrysalis.
Oh no, I'm not
yeah.
arguing that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just saying like on its face, I think
Oh, Annoyed Altasaur too.
it's
And
an
that's- that's
X5. It's an X5.
Oh, why? Oh, I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking it was a 5/7 instead of a 7/5.
No, it's a
Whoopsie.
6/5 with Trample
Yeah.
Reach.
You right.
Big congrats to everyone in the London Pauper League. Great to see that y'all's events are popping off.
Popping.
Popping.
All right, let's go through some challenges quickly here. On Friday, April 18th, we've got 65 players in the Magic Online Pauper Challenge. In 8th place, taking their first loss, this is a 7-round Swiss, Uzbek playing Dredge. In 7th place, Shiba playing Rakdos Madness. In 6th place, Marzaboy. It's listed as Dredge here, but I'm seeing white in the mana cost. We'll come back to that one. In 5th place, Viashino Peruano playing Boros Synthesizer. In 4th place, Friggly playing Flickertron. In 3rd place, Barf with trusty Demir Control. In 2nd place, Tiomax playing Gruul Panza. And in 1st place, Zio Francone playing Flickertron. I've got some notes from James.
So if you want to know why that dredge list is playing white, weirdly enough, they're not playing the conduit pylons. Is their filter land? They're playing holdout settlement. Is their filter land? It just taps you can untap an untapped creature to make a color.
Okay.
But they're playing momentary blink. It's so a couple things that momentary blink can do in this list, aside from, or it can help with some of these like cards like put like the 2-mana, all the 2-mana creatures that like enter mill 4 or whatever.
Yep.
Does that also just like flickers Lotleth Troll?
That
for,
was a
for
Lotleth
lethal,
Giant. Yeah.
for like
Giant.
super lethal damage.
I mean, that's the dream with it 100%.
Especially because you mill it over and you can just cast it out of the yard.
Yeah, that's
really cool.
Yeah, that's the dream with it. It's funny because on the deck list it says like it has the black mana symbol and then the white one, insinuating there's more white cards.
Right,
but there's
not
definitely
really.
more green cards and white cards in this list.
Also, so with that being said, a cool card that's in their sideboard has a single copy, and it's fun if we were talking about this card in the
modern context.
Modern context was Flame Jab.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty sweet.
Also,
for those who do not know what that does, single red sorcery deals 1 damage to creature or player, and then you can retrace it.
Hell yeah.
So get them fairies out of there if
So
that's a problem.
So yeah, if you like do like momentary blink stuff on your like creatures that do the land thing, like that'll just fuels this.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Also, like no stranger to needing to tap for blue mana with 4 dispels in the board as well, which I think is a very strong call out against a handful of combo decks in the format currently.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Anything else y'all want to chat about from the Friday challenge?
Yeah, my phone keeps randomly shutting off on me though, which is. I like the Boros Synthesizer making a return here too. It is an okay time to be playing Journey to Nowhere because the creature, there's not a ton of creature combo right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think really Rakdos Goblins or Mogwarts combo, whatever you want to call it, is like the only thing that you can't really interact with there. And then this list here having 4 Seeker of the Ways is really nice to see again. That is a card I am very fond of, and especially against like the slower, grindier burn decks, this can be a little bit of a bigger pain to deal with.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of seeing when Boros Synth is a good deck in the format. I think this is a healthy format.
When Seeker of the Way,
yes, Seeker of the Way getting some love. Big fan of that.
Love me a Seeker of the Way. Gruul Panza, this is a Panza list, like you said.
It is shocking that it lost in the finals.
Yeah, I mean,
yes,
they lost?
Things
or,
happen. Or they may have split the finals. I don't know what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But on paper, just going, the Panza deck lost to its best matchup in the format. Crazy.
The winning Flickertron list does have a couple of extra tools. Like they have a couple envelops in the board to counter the Panza spells.
I like the one.
They're prepared.
Unfathomable Truths.
I also noticed that too.
So that's
a sweet one.
5 mana instant, draw 3, make a spawn. But it's an instant, so you can grab it with the mystical teachings, which is cool.
And it doesn't get blue blasted or red blasted.
Nope, cannot be red blasted. That is true.
It is devoid.
Yes. Shall we move it?
Sure. Let's move it right along to Saturday, April 19th. We have 45 players in the Saturday challenge. In 8th place, Kadrenin playing White Weenie in looks like this was a 6-round Swiss. In 7th place, Chemist 1234 on Grixis Affinity. In 6th place, Denisovich playing Mono Blue Fairies. In 5th place, Discovern making another top 8 with Mono Blue Terror. In 4th place, Season of Mists back in the streets with Jund Wildfires. I believe this is with Walker 735's list. In 3rd place, Gahe 1 on Elves. In 2nd place, Nascimento playing High Tide. And in 1st place with an 8-1 record, Myrazel 1 playing Mono Blue Fairies. Pop in here real quick. Looks like they've moved 1 copies of the Humbling Elder, the new human that's the minus the 1/2 with flash that gives something -2. The essentially extra copies of Brine Barrow Intruder, but looks like they've got the 1 copy here so that you have 5 of them in the main deck. Also playing 3 copies of an artifact called Glimmerlight from Duskmourn. This is a 2-mana equipment. When it enters, you make a 1/1 Glimmer enchantment creature token. Equipped creature gets +1/+1, and this equips for 1, which is interesting. They're also playing some memory lapses too. A lot of different, a lot of shifting around here.
I guess it's
this fairies list.
If you're playing the mirror, I guess it is a big difference if you can make your fairies
just like a little bit bigger, yeah.
versus their 1/1s.
Does make their combat. Well, if that's the case, like, well, I guess that works if you like don't want to like play mutagenic growth, basically.
Yeah, because mutagenic growth's kind of like the one time.
Yeah, this is just kind of like a more permanent on a more.
No, it isn't. Those and the memory lapses are very, very interesting.
Yeah, memory lapses and 2 bind the monsters and 1 unable to screen also in the main deck here. Lots of removal options.
Like memory lapse is definitely one of those cards that it's very good once you're ahead and you're already like pressuring the board, and it can be very much like if you're trying to cast 1 spell and you just get it lapsed back to the top of your library, it feels terrible.
Feels like a time walk.
Yeah.
In the best of times.
Or if like you...
Or the worst of times, depending on the context.
Yeah. It could be... Yeah, that's true. It could be annoying if you like try to breath weapon them, they're in step, they memory lapse it, and you try to breath weapon them and they just like counterspell it or something. It's like, dang, okay, you know?
Yeah, very, very interesting build here.
Discovering, still doing discovering things. The 3 ponders, 3 ponders, 4 demon fears that kind of become stock for them.
The mono white list, they came in 8th. I'm kind of surprised that they've not moved towards the
pack beast,
salt road pack beast, or whatever.
Oh yeah,
still opting for copies of the Militia Bugler and Suture Priest, and I guess 1 copy of Palace Sentinels too.
I saw that.
I guess if I were to register mono white, I think I would probably play the pack beast.
You play new cards is fun too.
Yeah, new cards is fun.
You know?
I also think it's just like the level of wraths has kind of like diminished a little bit in the formats that makes cards like the pack beast a little bit better too. So I would be way more interested in that. Also, like pack beast is just a fine card at like 6 mana if you need it. It's like not terrible.
No,
the mono white deck will hit 6 mana. It will do that.
I mean, you play like 1 Equals of the North usually, and like it's not unreasonable to cast them. Oh, sure, you can play as many as you want. I guess.
Usually play like 2 to 3.
Yeah,
and then you have all the Threadbit Inspectors, so you just draw a ton of cards. You have Rafine's Informant, draw a ton of cards. Yeah, there's so many.
Plus,
cards.
the Pack Beast is the new card, and it's fun to play with the new cards.
I do like playing with new cards. It's fun. Nothing particularly. They are playing one of my favorite cards in the sideboard.
Unholy Light.
Playing one copy of Holy Light. Love that card.
That's funny.
The John Wildfires list from Season of Mists, again, on Twitter, they called out this is Walker 735's list, and claimed to believe that this was just still the best thing to be doing, which it's still a lot of strong cards. It's a lot of the best sideboard cards in the format. It's, really, if you know the format inside and out and you know how to sequence correctly with this deck against everything, then like it'd be pretty scary to play against a pilot with that skill set.
It is good. I do have it sleeved up. My previous concern with the deck is it is just really, really slow. That's my only complaint. I guess not even a complaint. That's just a fact of the deck. Yeah. It's just very slow.
Yeah, it's one of the de facto control decks of the format, I think. It looks like a mid-range deck on its shell, but I think in how it interacts with Pauper, I think it's much more of a control deck.
I'd be inclined to agree.
Yeah. Any other notes from Saturday?
Nope. No notes.
No notes. All right, let's get to the day everyone is excited for me to read off. It's 420, baby.
It's kind of funny, too.
420. Happy Easter to anyone who celebrated. Happy Zombie Jesus Day to anyone who did not. Happy 420. I hope anyone who enjoyed their cannabis enjoyed it responsibly. I know I certainly did. We had 68 players in the Magic Online streets on this lovely Easter morning. At least it was morning in the States. And very fittingly, in
This made me
8th
laugh
place,
so hard.
very fittingly in 8th place, 420 Dragon on Familiars. Well positioned. Also, we'll give a quick shout out here. 9th place, Kerblinski coming in with the Spy combo deck.
5-land Spy.
5-land Spy.
That's funny.
Very, very cool combo
The new
deck.
technology, apparently.
There were some heaters just below the top 8 of this challenge.
Yeah, we've got Kerblinski, we've got Sebastian
Pazzo,
Pazzo, J-Waves down here,
yeah.
Terminus, Pedro Stone. We've got a lot of big names down here.
Yeah.
Really cool to see. So yeah, just shout out to Kerblinski. You should check out their deck list. They made a YouTube video about it this week as well, about the updates to the Spy, the deck.
You should just check out Kerblinski's content in general.
Yeah, really good
You should
stuff
just
over
do
there. Yeah, Saga Wildling really kind of showing off its worth here. So suck it. I was right. It was playable.
It wasn't.
I said exactly the deck that wanted it is exactly the deck it went in. I said
thought-
a deck that wants a lay to the land, that cares about its creature count or whatever.
Hippo,
in
you
its-
were pretty
in its deck.
against it.
Oh, I said I think it would be in the the dredge deck. I just it wasn't that I was against it.
No.
Is that my question was like, how far down can you go?
Right.
Editor?
That was my
Like
question.
what even is
Play
it?
the tape.
Nah, I'm good.
Last time you did that, who won? Last time you played the tape?
I was wrong.
Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Ooh, now you should really play the tape.
No, I'm learning a new software to this week. I don't
That's
need
fair.
to
That's
do
fair.
that. In 7th place, Pickled 6 on Mono Blue Terror. In 6th place, Luffy Do Chapeau de Bala. I just almost broke my headphones. On Grixis Affinity. In 5th place, K Mario on Boggles. In 4th place, Muka 33 on Mono Blue Terror. Mono Blue Terror is still making a very strong showing in these top 8s.
Very.
3rd place, Sisyphone 94 on Boros Synthesizer. In 2nd place, Raiden playing Gruul Panza. And in 1st place, with a 9-1 record, Brivenex playing Blue-Red Fairies.
Sick deck list, too.
Yeah, we'll pop this up here.
1 memory lapse and 1 fire ice in the main board, which is pretty cool.
Oh, you love to see Fire Ice.
Yeah, you don't
I
see a lot of
do,
Fire Ice, do you?
In fact, love to see Fire
The
Ice.
Singleton Fire Ice is beautiful.
That tells me that things are in a good place. Those are the kind of cards that I like to see.
Yeah, it's just,
When you tell me that Seeker of the Way and Fire Ice are good, yep, I'm in.
it's just like Fire Ice is one of those things where you wonder if Casting a Fire is just better in place.
It probably is, but this card is just like a fun card that people like to
Yeah,
rush.
iconic.
Yeah.
Magic's first
Also,
gold
like,
block.
randomly has some out, like Ice randomly has some outs against something like High Tide. Like if they're like trying to go off early and they need that one island to like resolve with their like High Tides on it or whatever, you just like tap it.
Yeah,
You
that's
know?
kind of funny.
Like, that's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I agree.
It's probably super narrow, but I imagine it comes up
Also,
eventually.
just like, again, it's a flexible card. It's a modal card.
It is a modal card. We know James likes his
I
modal
do
cards.
love a modal card.
Yeah, this
Name
list
that set.
is really sick.
Apocalypse?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really sick list. I love just a wide spread of counter spells. We got like a loose focus of dispel, a spell pierce, like in the board, plus the 3 pyroblasts and 3 hydroblasts. Like a really nice
Yeah,
little
lots of ones
interaction
and
suite.
lots of
This
ones
has
and
got-
twos.
You know what this
Yep.
list? You know what this list screams? Our buddy Devin.
Yeah, Devin.
Yeah,
Devin,
Devin
would eat
loves
this
a
up.
blue-red Fey deck.
Yeah, Devin would eat this up.
It's true.
Yeah, take a look at the top 4 Terra list. We're back on a couple of 4 spikes, interestingly.
Yeah, I saw that. People are experimenting with the terror stuff. Like experimenting, it's like they have their flex spots and people are using them a little differently.
Yeah,
you know?
this actually
Kinda
looks
always been
this
like that.
Yeah, Muka's list here looks very, very similar to just what the lists were looking like right before MH3 came out, like almost exactly, with like a couple 4 spikes, a couple spell pierce, a couple consider, and 4 boomerangs. And like Murmuring Mystics are both in the sideboard. Like people are still trying some stuff out, which I've said it before. It feels like we're in a similar spot of the metagame as we were like a year ago, where it feels like we've got Terror, we've got Synth, we've got these big mana decks, we've got like splashes of graveyard decks, we've got this like some black based mid-range like Affinity and Wildfires. Like we've got a pretty solid representation across the board of everything. And like Boggles will show up. The burn deck is very prevalent.
Ponza's
Ponza's popping up. Yeah, like all of these top 8s have looked very diverse, which is really, really cool.
It's just like one of those metas where you're seeing like random stuff like Is It Fairies come into, which is nice.
Yeah, the people like put a little innovative twist on something and they get rewarded for it.
Yeah,
like, I love to see that.
The only thing I think is like super, super strange is the like big presence of Pact Altair just in the top 8 of Paupergeddon, and then you're just
went to nothing.
Yeah, it's just like 0 in these challenges, and I don't know if it's just people not registering those decks. Like I'm not scrolling down and looking at the whole tournament.
Something tells me that the way the format was constructed previously lent Snuff Out to be extremely good, which is why when Snuff Out is extremely good, a card like Pact Altair gets a whole lot better.
Yeah,
and
when Deadly Dispute exists.
Yes, I'm saying because like the format existing on such a razor's edge, and this card allows you to sit there and just pack away with these 1s and 2s and 1s and 2s, you know, from the artifact trinketing things.
I think things are a bit too grindy for it right now.
I think. Yeah, because then like the format removal looks different. Like more copies of Cast Down can get played, more copies of Lightning Bolt can get played, more copies.
Yeah, like I mean, look at this
side of Lightning Bolt, but like Journey to Nowhere is showing up.
Yeah,
I'm
like
just saying, like just in general. I'm just talking about removal spells in general.
Sure,
but like that allows cards that are just not that line up better against Pact Altair than there were previously.
Like even like this experimental synthesizer list, this Borosynth in 3rd place, it's playing 14 removal spells. Like that's a ton.
Yeah, it is.
You know, like only 15 creatures and 14 removal spells, and everything else in between is a land or it draws you a card.
Yeah, if your Pact Altair gets Galvanic blasted, it feels pretty bad.
Yeah, or Thraben Charmed or Journey to Nowhere or
any number of
Lightning Bolt plus
these.
Makeshift gets you too. Like
and these are supposed to be the decks that you prey upon if you play like this like garden style long game control deck where you're just gonna outvalue them. If you
it might have been like the serpent
threats.
eating its own tongue a little bit, where people felt. People felt pressured to.
The serpent eating its tongue is not a very large loop. Is my only concern.
No, where it's not a very large format.
Fair. He's a good point.
They call me the innovator.
I think that's Patrick Chapin, but I
Who?
could be wrong.
No, but anyway, my original point though, the serpent eating its own toes, that is Pact Altair. When the format felt pressure to play Snuff Outs into the Glee meta,
right?
You can kind of play these cheeky Pact Altairs because it dodges Snuff Out. Funny enough, it dodges Duress. It dodges like some of the stuff you were bringing in against the Glee combo. So you could kind of, in a weird way, second level the other decks with it.
It just sits there and like nobody, like people aren't prepared to beat that. They're prepared to beat Glee combo.
And now with the meta looking like more diverse in its removal suite, maybe it seems less good. And then Mono Blue Terror and Mono Blue Fae just being such like big presences, it's kind of hard of you to ask to play a 4-mana 3/4.
Yeah.
Into counter spells or into
1-mana 5/5s.
Into 1-mana 5/5s, exactly. It's like, okay, you're gaining some life here and there, but I'm swinging in with these terrors.
Being said, yeah, I think the Snuff Out argument is like kind of where that lies. It's like how good a Snuff Out really dictates how good Pact Altair is.
But again, I wouldn't be like uber surprised to see
a random Pact Altair win an event even,
because something, I guess maybe it's the board commitment, because something like grindier. Like Rakdos Madness has been doing pretty well and like had a resurgence, and it's grindier, but you're not committing to anything really. You're just kind of playing spells, and your Madness spells just draw you a card when you bolt your opponent's face, which is pretty nice. Like, so I guess that's not the best comparison maybe. But those are my thoughts on Pactol and why it's not there. But like I said, a lack of Pactol, a lack of Gardens, and not really a ton of Jund Wildfires, but if you go look at the leagues and stuff, you'll see plenty of people doing well with it.
Yeah.
You know,
people will play with the cards they want to play with at the end of the day.
It's true.
Which is nice to have a place where you can do that.
That's very, very true.
Yeah.
You'll have lots of places to do that in paper across the states and across the world. I mean, that's another thing with Pact Altair is like it won Paupergeddon.
Yeah.
So like, especially with such a high percentage of Italian players also playing on Magic Online as well, like there's also kind of a local meta effect of, oh, that was the best thing. Now we're kind of know to be ready for it in a way.
Yeah, but local metas are like very strange too, because someone could probably easily say like, "Oh my gosh, I go to my weekly." Jealous if you have a weekly, anyway. But like, you go to your weekly or monthly, it's like all Pact Altera. Like somebody on our Discord was saying like, "Man, I go to like my monthly, and it's just like there's 8 of us and 5 people were on Boggles. It's like holy hell, you know." Play Glintblade at that point. You know?
Get them tithing blades going.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, another deck we haven't seen like a ton of. I think maybe last week, Top 8 of the Challenge, we didn't talk about it, but
I think it's just a deck that people are just like not super enthused
well,
to play.
Austin's not playing the challenges
That's
too,
true.
so
It's just not super. I can say it's not a deck that people are super enthused to play.
oh, I guess. I mean, I was about to say I can't believe that because like the people that like that deck really like
I was
that
like,
deck.
I was like, I think the
but
deck's
we're not
very
seeing it
cool.
a ton. Yeah,
I think any Glint Hog core Skyfisher deck I'm interested in, but
yeah, fair. Even my Naya Gates crap.
well, it doesn't have both, does it?
No, just
I
of course
didn't think so.
Skyfisher. And even quick, I want to mention that like me and Anna were playing some pickup games.
Mm-hmm.
And she was playing Blue Black Fae, and man, like it feels bad like playing like Militia Bugler, Core Skyfisher, Rumble, and it's like all of these like kind of like dig value cards and stuff, and it's like even then it's like I have like Sacred Cats to hit, and I'm like a Basilisk Gate, so it's like okay, you can try to like pick me off one for one. I should be able to like stick something eventually, but the Deadliest cards are still just so hard to keep up with.
Yeah,
you know.
Yep. I mean, that was the same with. I'm the same with when we played. We played a few different pickup games across the weekend too. It's like same thing with me. It's like I just run away with drawing 3 cards off a Nicker Wellspring.
Yeah,
and it's just really hard for you to beat.
Yep.
Because then I'm digging to like Quark Clan plus Toxin or whatever. It's like
yeah,
and you're trying to play to the board as much as you possibly can.
Yeah, it was kind of funny because both the games I played against you and Anna, if I just was able to land a
Guardian of the Guild Pack,
it
we
was
just
pretty-
both lose the
yeah.
game instantaneously.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. Try to find. I guess that's not a particularly prevalent card right now.
No.
But I guess if it were, we can try to find some answer. Well, she can easily just find Agony Warp for that. But I'd
Yeah,
have to
like
find something
where she has
different.
counterspell and stuff too.
Well, that too,
And
yeah.
she plays the Collect Evidence Edict too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
so
She did.
but like 2 isn't that big, but
No.
Yeah.
But having a couple answers to that card is still pretty good.
exactly. Is there anything else we wanted to go over real quick?
I don't think
that's
so.
about
If you made it this far, thank you so much for listening. If you got any questions, concerns, comments, you can email them to us at commongroundmtgpod@gmail.com. That's in description. We also have a Discord you can go join in the description. It's really fun. It's popping in there. It's a party. It's really fun. People send cute pictures of their pets all the time. Someone sent a picture of their goat wearing a jacket. It was super
That
cute.
is cute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was really cute. You can find us in there. You can find us at Game Night, Tennessee.
On August 2nd.
On August 2nd. You could find me at various hotels in Nashville and
You can find me
Middle Tennessee area.
at a single hotel.
Hippo, would you like to say where they could find you? Would you like to say your place?
Find me at my cubicle at work.
That's funny. I'm trying to find other ways I could dox myself real quick. I go to Kroger. I'm not going to say which one in Nashville, but
Well, weird. So do I.
Yeah.
I went just today. Anyway,
That's funny.
thank you so much for listening.
Yeah.
Thanks, everyone.
It's
Okay,
such
now
good
I'm recording.
banter. The content.
The content.
Oh, the content.
Oh, the content. Buy the content.
Ooh, buy the content. Buy the content. Hippo Stadium.
Tiptoe to the
Through
window.
the content. No, to the content. Can you get up there for me?
I'm good.
Okay.